got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna talk fun, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-P.
Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
This is Robbie with Believe in the Run.
This is Megan with Believe in the Run.
This is Carl with Believe in the Run.
Carl's kind of sitting side duty now. Hey, what's going on there, Carl?
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
They just did.
I know.
You're there.
Do you like my little shoebox table?
I do. It saves us money. Recycling.
That's like when you live by yourself as a bachelor, you just have random boxes.
The TV's on the floor.
Yeah.
That's your bedside table.
Yeah, essentially.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but it goes to show you that men in general, like if there was no women, we would live still like cavemen.
We are content with the way that we are.
What do we need that the forest cannot provide?
Exactly. But the reason why Carl's sitting behind shoeboxes is we got to welcome Brady to our family. Mm-hmm. We've got a new, he's not new. If you've been listening to the drop, Brady's been editing the drop and putting in the images and stuff like that.
Yeah, so if you thought that was all me for the last year and a half, I hate to burst your bubble. It was not.
Illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
Brady's also here, not to be confused with Tom Brady or Brady Anderson.
You know what's actually really funny is that I think, Brady, you texted, and I think you put Thomas in the chat. And so, like, when I look at my phone, it said, like, Thomas and Brady. I was like, Tom Brady texted me? Like, what is this? I was like, Thomas Brady.
I want to talk to you about Under Armour and how I'm no longer there and I'm doing CrossFit stuff.
Wait, isn't he with Noble?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
He was. I think he switches like every year.
I think he just kills the company and moves on.
Yeah.
It's like,
now he's on to cloning dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
we talked about that.
yeah.
All right. Additionally, I want to let people know, we take pride that our commercials or sponsorships for this podcast, they're not canned commercials. We don't have someone read them or do anything. And that we kind of just go off the cuff. Mm-hmm. And usually, like, we have no idea what we're going to say until we actually say it. The products we use, so it comes naturally. But I think you'll find from today's they're quite
quite entertaining.
Janky.
Yeah. Dude, today, before I came to work today, I was getting in my car and, I forgot my 2009 Mazda doesn't have, what do you call it? Automatic locking things. It's a lot of broken stuff.
You have a lot of manual.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Do you roll up the window or does it have a button?
It does. It has a button, but 3 out of the 4 windows don't go up once you put them down, like from the driver's panel. Nice. So you have to go around to every door in the summertime. And then the driver's side doesn't lock from the key fob, so you have to manually lock that.
What's kind of crazy is, for as old as it is and as long as you've had it, it looks pretty good from the outside. It's actually,
they did a good job with the paint, I guess.
You got the flat tire fix, right?
I did get that fixed. It only has 130,000 miles for 2009. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
But anyway, so I always...
You're going to get one of those antique plates for it?
I should.
Get to 2029.
I guess I should.
Historic. Yeah. Historic Mazda.
That's the hack for everyone in Maryland to not get their emissions test done, is just get a historic plate on a old junker. But I left the doors unlocked as usual, and someone went through my car last night, which, unsurprising, but there's nothing in it. Honestly, I hope that they'll just take the junk that's in the trunk.
You should start putting stuff in there that you want stolen.
Like all my old laptops that are still in the
all the stuff that we want to take to Goodwill, I'm just going to go put in your trunk.
I was like...
It's a good idea.
I would open the trunk hoping that they had taken that stuff that's in there.
Yeah.
And no, they just tried to go through the glove box.
Got that last gummy nerd.
Yeah. But anyways, I was getting in the car and they had pulled the visors down to check, I guess, do people keep things above the visors?
That's where a lot of people keep their valuables.
Well, anyways,
probably the key to the car.
I was getting in the car and I hit my head on the visor getting in, which was
nasty.
Fantastic. So that was like how my day started. And I already had a headache this morning, but it's all right. We're feeling good now.
All right. So I noticed I haven't run since the 50 mile. My coach said, give me 10 days off.
Nice.
He's like, don't do anything for 10 days.
Which is weird because he made you run 10 miles a day for every day for the last 6 months leading up to it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. But so 10 days off. So I haven't done it, but I noticed that you went and did a turkey trot.
Yeah, I did. It was up in Pennsylvania. The
Sticks and buns or something?
Sticks and Biscuits, which I guess is another name for hockey stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
the stick and the
Yeah. We can't just leave things alone. It can't just be hockey.
right
It's
hockey
got to be
fundraiser.
sticks and biscuits.
I guess if
Sticks
it
and
is a
Biscuits.
Thanksgiving 5K, that sounds like a good name for it.
Did you run with a hockey stick?
I didn't.
That would've been cool,
I don't
like-
even own one.
Did they have biscuits there?
They know.
Oh, that sucks.
It's
What
like
kind
you
of
would
false
think.
advertisement is
Yeah,
this?
so far, this sounds horrible.
Yeah, you would think they would. Oh, it's
I thought it was like a nut and screw party, like in the fraternity days. Like
is that?
That's never been a thing.
oh, that's the thing. So we threw.
Doesn't-
I went to a party and you go and there's a jar of screws, and there's all different size screws and all different size nuts. The women would take a nut, the guys would take a screw, and you had to go around talking to people to find your
Oh, I-
match.
Wow.
I've never heard
We
of
should
that.
do
What,
that.
stick the screw in the nut?
Hey guys,
Pretty
guess,
much.
Guess what we're doing at the next grit party?
Well,
Hey.
as crazy as it sounds, it did make
I
you
like
go and
that.
talk to people.
That's actually sounds
So,
somewhat wholesome. At
you-
first, when you said it, I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Where's this gonna end?"
You had a reason to go approach maybe
yeah.
a person of the opposite sex that you'd like to have a
I like
conversation
that.
with.
All right. Yeah. So it was a pretty cold morning. My 9-year-old, he had a goal for November to wear shorts for the entire month and never wear a pair of pants.
No pants November.
I guess, yeah, basically, and which is crazy because it was about
Megan's starting the charity.
it was like it was like 29 degrees, and where the race is, it's in the middle of farm fields, so it's just, the wind
Wind.
is just whipping through.
Do kids have a sense of? Can they feel their limbs? Because
I don't know.
my kids used to walk around in short shirt, like t-shirts and shorts in the middle of the winter, and just be.
I
fine.
know their heart rates are a lot higher than the average adult, so I'm assuming they're just pumping more blood. But I felt like I was always cold as a kid. I hated the winter. Anyways, but yeah, we ran the 5K, and it's a pretty big 5K for the area. It's 1,000 people,
But
but
1,000 stick and biscuits.
I saw that Towson, with the Towson Y one, it's like 2,500 people.
Yeah, it's big.
It's insane. But it's surprisingly competitive. There was, because I checked against the Towson one to see, and in each, in the one we did,
Categories were similar.
the top 35 were under 20 minutes, and that was the same as Towson too, which is like,
I don't know what the course was like. I've done the Towson one.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some pretty decent hills in it.
it's similar, yeah. It's goes downhill for the first mile, then uphill for the next half, and then it's an out and back.
Are you telling us you didn't win it?
No. So I was like, I'm gonna keep it chill. So I wanted. So my 9-year-old was running it, and he was trying to get a good time for it because we had run one a couple weeks before, and we had been training to some degree. And then, yeah. So I was like, "You go out by yourself," because I don't think he likes when I run with him. I think it like
There's something- yeah.
stresses him out.
I don't think my kids like it either.
Yeah. So I was like, you go out ahead, you run at your own pace, and then I'll just start behind you. So I started like maybe like 100 yards.
And then you crushed them.
Yeah. Well, the whole time I was shocked because he was like pretty far ahead. And I was like, he's probably gonna blow up like on the hill.
And then he didn't.
And then he didn't. And then he didn't. And then
Did you keep up?
yeah, well, I had to pick up the pace because I think he ran like a 7:30 for a first mile, and then
And your legs were
or
fine?
7:20, and then yeah, well, I couldn't feel anything because it was so cold. My feet were frozen. And
Were you wearing tights?
I was wearing like those. Remember those Norda pants from like Reigning Champ?
Yeah.
they weren't like they're like running
They're
pants.
kind of like looser but tight.
Yeah. And I wore like the Believe Grit sweatshirt, the polar bear one from last year. So anyway, so I eventually the last mile was all uphill again, and he slowed down a little bit. So then I finally caught up to him within a half mile to go, and we ran in together. But I was super proud of him. He ran a 23:43,
Wow.
Yeah.
Solid.
which is pretty, 7:30 pace
Yeah.
around there. So
Dropping the ham.
I was like, and he won a $15 gift card. So for second place.
Did you make him
Nice.
drop it someplace so you could find it later?
Yeah, no, it was an e-gift card.
Dude, I've walked past.
So I didn't tell him that he won. I just kept it for myself.
I've walked past several gift cards on the ground or run past them whenever, and every time I go past one,
Wait,
I'm like,
are you kidding me?
And I just leave it there, and I'm like,
Where's this happening?
It happened up by our house, and then also down along the water,
Thomas.
and then there was one in Patterson Park. So
Can
Robbie,
you
he's
didn't
big
We find
mad
more
right
stuff
now.
to-
He's big mad.
You find more stuff than I do. Though
Madison
Unclaimed.
mentioned that she stopped by to go for a run with Megan on Friday.
Okay.
No, Wednesday morning.
And she mentioned that she wants you to bring your Finding Stuff Chronicles back.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe in the new year.
Well, the grid is coming.
That is true. Yeah. That's honestly,
Was that all the miles you did this week?
it's a little shameful to hear that, but no, I did a 9-mile run on Saturday then.
What are you doing? This doesn't sound like Robbie.
Well, there's a couple friends from home that.
Oh, you did that one trail that we
No,
did?
I didn't do that because it's the first day of hunting, and
okay.
I made that mistake before going back there, and it's like every tree has a hunter in it. It's not a good idea. So we went in Harrisburg, like along the river,
Oh, cool.
and it was my legs did feel a little heavy, and we were running pretty slow, like 9-minute pace, but
You got 12 in this week?
so yeah, 12 miles.
Meg, how many miles did you get this week?
100? Is it over 100?
No, but it was peak week, which quite a week to have peak
98.
week.
I'm going to say 96 is my guess.
I think it was 96.
I did want to give a quick shout out. Chad Zimmerman, our big guy reviewer, did get a 5K PR at that race.
Oh.
Oh, he did?
Oh, nice.
The same 5K. So shout out to him. And Nick Bear was not there this year though.
Oh, that's a shame.
I think he did an Ironman or something.
He didn't want to go
Casual.
Didn't want to go one more at the Stick and Biscuit.
No,
He won one
he
more
did one
biscuit.
less.
So wait, when he does a 5K, does he do like 4.1 miles, or does he just do?
He should.
Yeah,
Maybe-
to be on brand.
Yes, dude.
It doesn't say one more. What? It could be one more foot. No one knows.
That's
True.
true.
One more yard.
One more
meter.
Morton.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Meg, you said you did a 22-mile long run.
I did.
And a double that day, so she did 22 and 10.
No.
I'm kidding.
This is actually insane.
Carl's face.
Carl just lit up.
I was like,
This is actually insane because it's Thanksgiving week, which I know you and your family
We host.
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
You go one more.
It's a new level of endurance, adding peak week to Thanksgiving with my family. So
I'm amazed.
I have to say, knowing that I didn't have to run and having family time took some stress out of the week.
well, I just, I had to get creative. Obviously, I was the first one up every morning and out the door before most people got up,
That
so
makes
that I
sense.
could be back when like everyone was getting ready to have breakfast or whatever. I think I only had one double,
I
and
thought you had two doubles.
well, one was
double
yesterday, and
cheeseburgers?
everyone had left.
Oh, shit. I
That was for
literally,
me.
I for sure was thinking double cheeseburgers. I didn't
Double runs.
double run. Got you.
And like it would be like there would be a lull in the day, and so I would just leave for 30 minutes, come back, and it was like I somehow managed to do everything that everyone wanted to do while getting in all the miles. So
Did your brother run with you at all?
he sure didn't. No.
We went and played Top Golf.
Oh, there you go.
They did
Nice.
CrossFit a couple mornings, right at that push
Not me.
9/11.
Not me.
How do you do that? You just say you do a daily pass or something?
Yeah, I don't know how
Part of a
CrossFit
network.
works, but I think they're part of a network.
It is a call. So
Yeah.
I think you just
You just show up and you're like,
just
oh,
like-
you're one of us.
You show them the
Yeah.
under your eyelid has the little thing, and then
a barcode and then
Yeah.
you do 10 burpees and you're good.
Yeah,
I think I've done one burpee in my life and was like, that's good enough.
I did burpees. The problem I got into was with the box jumps.
Oh yeah.
I threw out my back halfway up. And I remember somebody be like, "Why are you doing box jumps?"
I saw something recently where it was like my orthopedist or physical therapist says he basically survives on 40-year-old athletes or 40-year-olds
Yeah.
who still think they're athletes. Like that. That's
what
his whole
ha-
business
That's
model.
what happened. It's kind of like when skateboarding told me I was done skateboarding. Mm-hmm. I was like, "Oh, we're done."
Yeah, I did that a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I was trying to do stuff and just kept almost breaking my ankle, then landed on my elbow once, and I was like, all right, that
It was
works.
amazing the falls you used to be able to take that now would shatter your entire system. Like you'd be done.
Yeah. Yeah. I see my kids do it all the time, and I'm like, that would break me. And they're 30 seconds later, they're just doing the same thing.
So Meg, with a big week like that, you must have a day off today.
I did technically have a day off today, per my coach, but I'm trying to figure out how to get miles in and balance TRE the next
makes
week as
sense.
well. So we'll see.
Yeah, for something that's named the running event, there's not much
Not a ton of running
running
happening.
to get in.
I mean, there is if
Every
you're-
morning there's some sort of run.
And there's also, I think that we're kind of busy because we kind of like max out the time that we're there. But a lot of people, I think, are running along Lady Bird. Oh,
We're
we
not
won't be
going
in
to
We're
Lady
going
Bird.
the river walk now.
Yeah.
Running along River Walk.
Do you think that they have lights at least so that when I get out early in the morning, I don't have to bring a headlamp?
I feel like they do.
They
I'm
have
pretty
to.
sure.
That's like the main thing there, right?
Yeah, well, you would think that about Ladybird.
Yeah.
But that's like a gravel trail. Riverwalk is in
It's a
the
walk.
city.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
Yeah,
not-
it's like there's shops and everything.
Do you
so I
want a
mean-
headlamp?
No, I'm not going to bring one. I'm going to roll the dice.
Do you want to wear a reflective vest?
I got one for you.
I don't think so. Why do you have a reflective vest?
A miler running.
Yeah,
headband?
I have a chic miler running.
A
reflective-
chic?
Chic as running vest.
I wear it if I go running with the dog at night because it's and then there's like this company called KNOG that makes clip-on lights that I put on his leash.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's cool.
Smart.
Like if he's running ahead, of course. So that's useful.
Yeah. Well, of course, Ralphie's not here today, and I know he kind of stole the show last week, but he's not here this week because, of course, he has tummy trouble.
Yeah, he was up all last night, and
No.
I have to go back home after this to make sure the house isn't ruined.
Does he have
Problems.
What's that thing? Colitis?
No.
Ulcerative colitis?
If dogs can have that, I think he does.
I think he has anxiety, and he eats.
And it was
the
Thanksgiving.
hell does that guy have to be anxious about?
So much. Like us leaving today was like a real panic attack.
What a snowflake.
And people coming in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, remember Madison and him got along fine when she was here. Mm-hmm. She came over the house. He was not having it.
He warmed up.
Yeah, but it took a while.
That's interesting.
Now he's going to have to get used to Brady.
Yeah.
Ah,
Great.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. It's going to take
Brady
a
has
little
a
bit.
dog too, so
oh, no.
I'm not gonna like the scent of that.
Yeah.
This
episode is sponsored by SWIFTWICK. We've been wearing their socks.
I have my favorites.
What's your favorites?
I like that mini crew, or whatever it's called.
The Flight XT crew? Or
Yeah, the one that doesn't go quite all the way up.
Just go to the site and see what we're talking about.
I thought your favorite was the Believe custom brand.
Of course it is. Of
Yeah.
course it is.
See, I like the Flight XT Trail, which is the merino sock.
Didn't you wear that for the JFK 50 mile?
I did. It's the mid crew that's made from merino wool.
Well, if you guys want to get any of these socks that we've just talked about, now through December 7th, everything on the SWIFTWICK site is 25% off. They also just released some new limited edition launches. So go to swiftwick.com, check all those out.
Do you know what's interesting about that? A lot of new runners or people getting into runner don't invest in socks, and it's like one of the most important pieces of gear.
That is true.
So go get some socks.
All right, first check-in. It is starting to cool off. We've talked about gear in the last podcast or so, and now it's just staying motivated. And I'm going to do a pitch for us anyway, so there's still time to sign up for Grit. Sign up for Grit, and you will be motivated all January to get out there and run miles.
So did you do a deep fried turkey again?
Yeah,
Nice.
we did 2 turkeys. We did an oven roasted and deep fried. And then actually
good.
my favorite day is the day after where we do the fish fry.
Oh, that's a good call.
Yeah, so we use
Well, because you have all that oil, right?
Yeah.
So it's like might
Yeah,
as well
it's
use
still
it
good to
again.
fry in, yeah.
So we did a bunch of potatoes, so French fries, and we did a double fry this time. So you put the fries in,
Okay.
you fry them up, you take them out, you let them get to temperature, like regular temperature.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you drop them back
Drop 'em
in.
Yep.
And so double fried, which worked out great. And then we go to Sal's in Fells Point to get the fish. So we just got some cod. And
We make a beer batter.
Yeah.
and then dip them in, toss them
That
in the
sounds
oil.
amazing.
Yeah, it sounds great.
So one time I
And you do sandwiches or platter?
just platter.
Just like a platter. I also realized
Malt
as
vinegar.
the fish was about to go into the fryer that we didn't have malt vinegar. So I had to go to Harris
Yeah.
Teeter. Last bottle there.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like winning the lottery.
Megan also, one time I ate too much meat one time.
One time.
Just one time.
Yeah.
And I was up all night with meat
The meat
sweats.
Yeah.
And so I forget what it was. I didn't, the hamburgers.
On Wednesday night, we grilled burgers.
These, I love these steakhouse burgers with the peppercorn crust. Just delicious. Did I eat the both of them?
You wanted a third one. It
Oh,
was the third
and
one
then-
that I said no to.
Is that still around?
Yeah, it was in the
Okay.
fridge.
Oh, I want that. I'm going to put an egg on that for lunch.
Wow.
And then, so I held off on eating that. But when it came to the fish fry, I couldn't help it. There was like cod left over, and I probably ate 3 fillets of cod.
Oh, nice.
Nice, dude.
Man. Well, that
And I
sounds
was
like a good
fine.
time.
Yeah, it was. We ate very well for sure. We used our aquarium membership, went back. Went
We didn't
through
eat there, though.
We did not eat at the aquarium. No.
You have the cod at the
The
aquarium.
fish was from a different spot, not the aquarium.
Dude, that'd be cool if I saw like someone sneak fish out of the aquarium. Like
I'm telling you,
do a stealth.
It probably
fishing.
happens here.
No, you go to China, and literally, I don't know why you'd have an aquarium there. You go there for dinner, and they have all the fish in the tanks.
Oh, yeah, and then
And
you just-
turtles in the tanks, and you just point out what you want.
I don't want to
eat
see it alive.
That was.
I feel like you should have to see it alive. Confront the reality of your decision.
yeah, fish. I didn't feel so bad.
Horrible.
I didn't feel so bad about the fish, but when I saw the turtles, I was like, I can't.
Who even eats turtles?
Like turtle soup,
Oh,
right?
there's a ton of people eating turtle over there.
Yeah.
So at the aquarium, though, they had, which I guess this has been playing for a while, but the Shark 4D movie.
Oh yeah, cool. I've actually wanted to see that. Yeah.
But like 4D,
It's-
so you know
short,
it's like
but it's fun.
it's like they spray you with
I
water.
was gonna say they splash water
Oh,
on you.
no
'cause that's
way.
like the
I
fourth,
hated
That's
that.
the fourth dimension.
Yeah.
No, the best was they also have this thing that pokes you in the back. Watching people jump. When
Oh, like it feels like it's bumping you.
So they did
Yeah.
this thing about like this one shark that lures other fish in with its tail, and it kind of just sits in the sand. And then when it's like, watch out, he's behind you, and they hit your chair and then spray you in the face.
Oh man, I gotta.
Kind of like torture.
Yeah, like,
You're getting waterboarded
Waterboarded.
at the aquarium. I
No,
gotta
it
do
was
that.
cool though. Because I love sharks, so it was fun.
I gotta say, the black tip reef shark is my favorite looking shark. That's what I think a shark should look like.
Yeah, it's
They
a
look
good
cool.
shark.
Like they're the coolest looking.
It might even look cooler than a great white shark.
I think so.
Sleeker.
Like that, when I picture a shark in my head, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I don't even know the animal, the fish with the sawtooth.
That's a shark.
Sawtooth shark.
Yeah, it's a shark.
That's in, like, I don't think we give enough credit to how crazy that thing is.
I agree with you because why? What does it do?
It's got a chainsaw attached to its head.
Right. It's just cool. Like,
Okay,
That-
but here's the other creepy thing about sharks. Their entire body is covered in teeth. It would be like instead of us having skin, we had teeth.
their body,
Yeah, their body is teeth with enamel, the whole skin of
Well,
a
it's like
shark.
scales.
but shark.
Yeah, but it's teeth.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
What do you mean? It's made of the same thing?
Yeah, their bodies are made of and they don't have hard skeletons. They're just cartilage skeletons.
I didn't know that.
No bones in those guys.
I feel like every 2 months I forget this stat and then I look it up and I'm always amazed at how many teeth a shark loses in its lifetime.
Well, they
they
can
just
regrow
replenish
them.
them.
I
That's
know,
the
but
craziest part.
I always wondered why you could find so many shark teeth in the sand. Now I know.
Yeah, their whole body's made of little teeth.
But they don't lose teeth from their skin.
I'm guessing they do.
Some species lose 35,000 to 50,000 teeth in their
Yeah.
lifetime.
That's like, do you think they have recurring nightmares or just happen so often?
The
they don't
teeth falling
even-
out?
Yeah, they don't
That's
even
funny
have
you say
them.
that because Reese told me she had a dream the other night her teeth were
Really?
falling out.
I had that one like a couple weeks ago.
What does that
Isn't
mean?
that supposed to mean something?
Yeah.
I guess that is the one. I have my recurring dreams are the teeth falling out and a tidal wave. Like I always have dreams about tidal waves and fishing.
So dreams of teeth falling out often symbolize feelings of stress, anxiety, or loss of control during periods of significant life change.
Sounds about right. What about tidal waves? Look at that.
Oh.
Tidal waves. You're screwed.
Your life is about to fall apart.
Often signifies overwhelming emotion, significant life changes, or feeling of lack of control. Is that?
I
They
mean,
say the
is-
same thing about everything.
Yeah.
Every dream is about you
Yeah.
losing
What
control
about
of your life.
the being naked in school or whatever?
Do you have that dream?
I've had it.
I've had the
every
dream
now
where
and
I'm just walking around naked and then I'm like,
Okay,
uh-oh.
slightly different answer this time. Feelings of vulnerability, exposure, or fear of being judged,
then. Okay.
especially in situations where you feel unprepared.
Okay. What about when you're waiting tables and you can't get anything done? No, sometimes I'll still have the waiting table nightmares, but it's been a while.
Your meal isn't coming up.
Yeah, like you're getting overwhelmed and people need like the food. Yeah, the food's
They
not
need
coming
you.
up. They need refills. It's like that's just from being waiting tables for 10 years and being stressed out about everything.
So I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Puma apparently is on the block.
The chopping
On the
block.
sales block.
I guess it's on the sales
Auction
block.
block.
Anta, the Chinese brand Anta, is making a bid to purchase it, and there's Puma stock went up 13% just from the rumors of Anta trying to purchase it.
Should have gotten in on that.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. Maybe there's still time. But
So it's a rumor. It's not happening yet.
it's not a rumor.
It says, according to multiple reports, Anta have already tapped advisors and could link up with private equity muscle to make them. Oh, that's all rumors. Yeah, I don't think.
But didn't Puma have was it a bad year, sales wise?
Yeah, they're not doing great.
Yeah, I think that's why they're.
I mean,
going
this one article says Puma's brand collapse opens the door for Anta and Li Ning to take over.
which both have made
Does Anta own
inroads into basketball.
Wait, does Anta own Solomon now, or is that
They
the,
do.
is that the other?
Chinese
I think it was Anta, right?
I think it's Anta that owns Solomon. By the way, the Solomon shoe
Yeah, it is,
that
yeah,
I saw in it was at the Shanghai Expo for the Shanghai Marathon. It has that.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, that shoe looked pretty cool.
Is it I saw a leak of a Solomon.
Yeah.
It's a S Lab.
Yeah, it's like a white, like has a little bit of a booty
Booty,
collar.
yeah,
and
I saw
then
that.
Like a big, thick.
Oh, so they also
Stack.
right. So they also own Arc'teryx, Peak Performance.
Oh, Anta does?
Yeah.
No.
Which is
Wow,
crazy
they're huge
because
then.
remember they set off those fireworks in that. Where?
Yeah. What was that?
Was that in Tibet?
What was the
or
controversy
something?
about it?
Well, it was bad for it was an artist that did a, he's blowing up colors and did like a whole, and they're like, it's the environment. And he just like, basically just put like all those chemicals right out there.
Oh,
and
it's like
did an explosion.
in the high altitude ecosystem. Okay. I'd have to see the fireworks to determine whether it
That was pretty good.
All right.
I mean, like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's neat. And then they're like, this is bad. And I'm like, oh, that's bad.
It's like, oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm kind of like pro-choice when it comes to fireworks, so I'm like, you should be able to choose what
Pro-choice.
fireworks you want.
I am
But-
not pro-choice with fireworks. You know why? I don't like it when people set them off in the middle of, like when in the summertime, when you're sleeping or something, then somebody just decides to set off some fireworks in the city.
Especially if it's not like 4th of July. Like it's
Yeah.
just a random weeknight.
Yeah, I swear I've never done that before.
Yeah, it does seem to come from your area.
I might have done it like when the Orioles made the playoffs once. It's all right. This is before you lived there. It was like,
Don't even talk about sports right now.
Oh,
because of the whatever the Ravens
Terrible
are doing.
Thanksgiving.
Lamar just hands the ball to people.
So
honestly, though.
That was one. I haven't watched much football recently, but that was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
We were sitting on the couch and we had dinner and it was like probably 6:30, and you know how cold it was outside and everything, but we were like, how cool would it be to go to the game?
Oh, this almost happened.
And I was like, let me just look at tickets for funsies and see like how much they are. And you could get club level seats for a few $100s a piece.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I was like, well, club level, you could go inside
Right.
and then outside. So I'm like thinking about it. And then I'm like, well, let me just like see all the options. And then I added, like, just put it in my cart and just see, like maybe log into my Ticketmaster thing. And these guys, my brother and Thomas, were like, let's go. And I'm like, it's
We-
kind of cold
at
out and
this-
it's windy.
But at this point, there was a few
Beverages.
Thanksgiving
Sure.
beverages
Of course.
ingested.
Of course.
So we were pumped up.
Oh, I get it.
So my mom's like on the fence. She's like, I mean, I'll go. My sister-in-law's like, I will just stay here with my nephew because, we wouldn't be able to take him out that
And
late.
she's Irish.
And like we were going back and forth and so close to buying tickets. And I was just like, no,
glad
let's
you
just sit
didn't.
on the couch. And the next day I was like, can you imagine?
Oh, no, it didn't even take the next day. So, Megan, you went up to sleep before halftime, right?
At halftime.
Yeah. And
Because they said that Lil Jon was going to play and he did not.
Okay.
it was
They showed like 10 seconds
Right?
of him just saying, turn down for what?
Yeah.
That was it.
it was so disappointing because every other football game, we
Game
watched
had a
that
full
day.
Eminem
halftime
did the
show.
Lions game.
Yeah.
Dude, the Jack White M&M show.
That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
sick.
Jack White, he's looking different.
Is it, in what way?
I don't know. Maybe when it was 10, 15 years ago, it was like kind of hipster look.
Yeah.
Now it's just a look.
He just looks like a vampire.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He kind of you know Robert Smith from The Cure.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that look didn't kind of like
Yeah.
it didn't
It's
refrigerate well.
Yeah, that had the you keep that one bottled up in the 80s.
Robbie, who is it? Davey Havoc from AFI?
Oh yeah.
He looks like
At least it's like
180.
interesting, but it's he's my favorite transformation from.
Yeah, he's-
I have to see, but he looks like
2007.
Oh, dude, it's great. It's wild.
Look it up. It's amazing.
Mate,
Look
pull
up
it up.
Davey Havoc.
AFI. Put
So,
like
yeah.
2025 or something, just so it's like.
It didn't refrigerate well. Anyhow, so we were
It was-
expecting that Lil Jon to come out. Pull up a picture so I
You
can
have
see
to
it.
look at that's him. That's him in like the early 2000s. That emo
my
Davey Havoc.
goodness.
Is it what's it describe, Meg?
Now he looks like that artist.
It's
What's
like
the-
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. Yeah, he looks
Oh,
like a
no.
hippie, a more hippie version of Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, let me look like Bob Ross.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the game.
All right.
Anyways,
So we're watching the music. Like you don't get to see the Lil Jon, which I was like, okay, it'd be fun to see Lil Jon in Baltimore. They skip right past it. We're like, wait, it's back on the game.
did he actually perform? Because
No,
I've heard
he
he's
did.
He did if you were there, but they didn't televise it.
Oh, okay.
You know
But
the tunnel
also-
that Ray comes out of?
Yeah.
He basically did it right there.
They put like
Yeah.
a little makeshift stage
A
there.
little
Not
John-
even like for
a
all
little
the other
John
shows.
Little
little
stage.
stage, Little John,
Yeah.
little coverage.
Oh, I thought everything was supposed to be little.
Like every other
Little
game, they
Caesars.
had
Oh, dude, I was just gonna say
a
that.
full like stage in the middle of the field, and no, there was nothing here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I was at a casino watching it, and I was like, dude, this is.
Yeah, of course you were.
One of my the only friend I go to a casino with, who lives in Florida, which is when I went there. He was in town, so we went to the casino, and he obviously had money on this game, so he was very disappointed to see them lose. But it was like mind-boggling how bad it was.
It made me like think of the Netflix documentary on the like throwing the games for
Yeah.
because I was like
Yeah.
Lamar literally just like went like this.
Yep. We just toss
Here you
it.
go.
We're on the 1 yard line. Here's the ball.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's starting to feel like pro wrestling. And I think what's done it for me is the whole Taylor Swift Chiefs thing. And so I'm
Don't
not-
blame Taylor for this.
We can. I don't even know which part
I'll
you're
hop
talking
on that.
about, but I'll agree.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it just was so ugly. But I ended up staying up a little bit later. Meg went up, and I think you woke up a little bit when I came in, and you said, "How's the game?" I'm like, "We're gonna lose."
Yeah,
And then we woke up to the complete massacre.
it's just rough.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you go to a casino on Thanksgiving night, it's the saddest place in the whole entire world.
Yeah, why were
I
you
would
there?
think, wait, that or a strip club?
Yeah,
That could be too, yeah. Never been there. But
You didn't go home for the holidays?
Yeah.
Why are you working?
It was, it's just like you see the people at the slot machines and the lights are not on behind the eyes.
Are they serving them like turkey? Like, is there someone walking around like?
I wish that would actually make it somewhat worthwhile.
Yeah.
But I escaped unscathed. I was up and then I went down. I was up and I walked away, and then we were leaving. I was like, I'll win some more, and then went back to even. It was fine.
Were you doing blackjack?
Yeah,
Nice.
but that's all right. Nice, hung out for a few hours and didn't lose any money. It works.
For the second year in the row, my brother invited me to a DraftKings contest against him and his friends, and
Did you win?
I won.
No way.
You won. You did win.
I got second place, but I won all my money back plus some.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
all right.
he
That's a
was
win.
and he was dead last.
Nice.
That's definitely a win.
Nothing better than that.
Yeah.
Poor Ryan. He also So we went to Top Golf, and there's different games you can play. And before they decided what game we were going to play, we just played like basically if you hit any of the targets, you get points.
Uh-huh.
And since I can't aim in golf, I was hitting all the targets.
But you used to golf a lot, right?
Yeah, but any skills I had are completely gone
okay.
at this point. But I'm at least getting it off the tee. A lot of times it might have been a line drive. There wasn't that pretty arc to it or anything. But
you were hitting the ball.
so the very first round, I won against him, who plays quite a bit.
Nice.
But only because like my shots were so sporadic, they were accidentally hitting targets.
Hey,
all over the
sometimes it's better to
place.
be lucky.
Yeah, and then we went to an accuracy one where you had to hit certain things, and I did not fare as well.
Oh. It's rigged against you.
Yeah. Plus, that kid can crush. He's muscular as it is, and if you were at a long drive contest with him, he can wind up and hit that ball pretty hard. He can Happy Gilmore that thing.
We still need to go golfing.
Yeah, I would
Keep
like.
saying that.
I think we should do an invitational where you and I, like we maybe get different people from our team, and then we could have foursomes, like 3 people can play with each of us.
Okay.
So and then we play like best ball.
Actually sounds like fun. I'd be into that.
Yeah, maybe we'll work that out.
Raise money for the Human Fund charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of raising money, Grit's kind of doing a pretty good job for Donna right now, isn't it?
Yeah, we had a really good start to Grit kickoff this past Friday, a week ago today when this airs. I think we have 1,600 people registered so far, so there is still plenty of spots. I will say we are sold out of the extra small
okay.
In the sweatshirt, but every other size is still available. And yeah, we've already, thanks to everyone who registered and donated, raised $5,500 for the Donna Foundation.
That's extra, so that doesn't include the amount that we donate.
Nice.
We're trying to reach 2,800 or 28,000 rather.
Okay.
So we need all the help we can get.
Should have told me when I was at the casino. Could have threw some of that on black and see what happens.
This episode is sponsored by MAURTEN. We've been training with MAURTEN. We've been racing using MAURTEN.
Dude, I've had so much Morton that I feel like I'm encapsulated myself.
That's a good use of that word. No, the most important and incredible thing about the MAURTEN product is that the hydrogel encases the carbohydrates, letting them pass right through your stomach and into your intestines to be absorbed as fuel. That means you can take more carbs without the GI distress that ruins so many workouts and races. I just did my longest run of this training block, 22 miles on Saturday, and I fueled with pure MAURTEN. So I get the feeling of being a jelly-like substance at this point.
It just goes to show you that you can never get enough Morton.
And if you want to get some, you can go to MAURTEN.com, use the code BELIEVE15 for 15% off your first purchase.
All right, second check-in. Grit is almost here, and if you are participating in Grit, you should be starting to ramp up your miles so that you're not just sending your system into shock when you try to go for some higher mileage. So if you're going for some of the lower goals, maybe it's just starting to get a walk outside and get your body moving, get used to being out in the temperatures. If you're going for some of the higher mileage goals, you probably are a pretty dedicated runner, so you're out there getting your miles. But make sure that as you ramp up, you're not doing more than 10% of your mileage jumping above that right off the bat.
I
10 times.
did say to Thomas, I was like, I feel like if we wanted to raise more money during the month of January, we could auction you guys off on Cameo.
I didn't remember
I
you
thought you
telling
meant,
me
like,
this. When
to
did you
do-
tell me this?
I thought you meant to do chores at someone's house or something.
Well,
Well,
no.
in that case, I will book both of them.
Yeah, there's still a spot on that toilet room right there.
Lick it off. Come on.
Dude, I had to do that once.
You had to do a Cameo?
No, I had to get auctioned off to do chores at someone's house.
Under what circumstance
Yeah,
this
in
happened?
what world?
I bet Brady knows what I'm talking about. So in like church youth group in high school, they like if you go on a missions trip or whatever to raise money, They're like, they basically like auction you off to do chores at someone's house, and then like whatever money they pay, they'll like put towards your trip,
That sounds horrible.
which is kind of crazy in hindsight. At the time, it sounded somewhat normal because you're like, oh well, sweet, I don't have to pay for my trip. But then I'm like, dude, if you get a creepy guy like bidding on a girl to come do work at his house,
You saw what was the Average Joe's movie? What was the name of that one with Dodgeball?
yeah,
Oh yeah, Average Joe's.
You
Yeah.
remember they were washing the car and the one guy was like, "Get that grease off that rim."
yeah.
Yeah, he's just like.
That's what I picture you going over someone's house.
Yeah, I just had to do yard work and like I forget even what I did, but basically for a day, do that.
Like an entire day?
Yeah, like 8 hours.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like I struggle to find stuff for the boys to do around the house.
How much did
for
someone
money.
pay you for it? Or pay you
I don't know. It was
for
probably only like $150, which in hindsight isn't
Wow.
that much. I guess
Oh.
maybe with inflation it was pretty good back then, but considering I made
What did you wear while you did the
$5.50.
yard work?
Yeah, that was the other thing too. Is like I had to wear a Speedo.
Are there any photos?
No, it was actually just normal clothes.
It'd be amazing if the guy did like a 6mm film of you.
I mean,
doing
he
your-
might have been. I don't even know.
From behind the.
Yeah.
What a time.
I'm glad I know that about you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that again. So let's not do that for the.
No,
can do
Cameo.
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 Okay,
is-
I do a Cameo.
Yeah.
By the way, J Diz got another Cameo.
Dude's addicted.
Yeah, he's like can't stop buying it. Which I don't mind. It's hilarious. But apparently, there's a Baltimore Krampus.
What is
Oh
that?
god,
Just
the
a guy-
Krampus he looks like a devil.
Yeah, a guy that dresses up in a goat uniform, and he'll like make Christmas messages for you.
And
I
you
wonder
got
if you
one?
know the Krampus.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if the Krampus
It's probably your
is
neighbor.
someone you know.
I don't know. He didn't. He was. If he knew me, he was pretty good about playing it off. Because it was
Yeah,
like a congratulations for doing the JFK 50 mile, and I have a goat congratulating me on it.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I got one from Kira D'Amato.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, I bet it was like $5 though. Because how much are you paying a goat to do Christmas messages?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
that's
five,
something.
five
And not,
bucks.
Not like a goat. Like I don't even think he was a goat.
No, Krampus looks sort of like the devil. He's a horned. What it was is, I think it started in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
You had the juxtaposition. You had if you're a good kid, you got the Santa Claus. If you're a bad
Right.
kid, you got the Krampus. And Krampus would come and take the bad kids away.
Kris Kringle or Krampus. But
But
I
they
never,
knew how to keep a kid in line back then. You didn't mess around.
Yeah, there needs to be more Christmas threats than just coal.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
the Cole's
looked
not
up
doing
images
nothing.
of the Krampus? There, I have a whole book on, like, images.
The
with
Baltimore Krampus has a website.
Oh no! What?
You can get like T-shirts.
Do you
and
have a
stuff.
real career? This, what am I doing?
that. You could be Krampus part time.
I mean, I bet you could get pretty top dollar on Cameo.
Look up how much his Cameo is. I'm actually very interested now to see how I can make money on a side hustle. Because if this
$15.
okay,
Oh, that's okay.
that's. But think about it. It takes him 2 minutes to do
Yeah,
it.
he gets 100 of those.
Oh, it's 20% off. You can get it for 12. Cyber Monday.
Oh, it is Cyber Monday.
Send a Krampus to someone.
Not bad. Actually, he did a pretty good job too. He did a good evil goat type situation, but then he slipped into. Towards the end, he started to slip into his normal voice, and I was like, "Keep it up, buddy. We gotta pay good money for this. I don't want to lose the image that you got going."
Well, what's good is you could send a Krampus to a kid who's misbehaving.
Oh, I wonder if he would record that message.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
think-
what he's made for.
Yeah. Think about it. You'd be like, hey, Rye, clean up your room. Rye doesn't clean up his room. Then you send him a message from the Krampus. Be like, I'll be seeing you on Christmas.
They did write a letter to Santa this weekend, and it was they did when it's asked if you were naughty or nice. It was a template.
Did they go in the middle?
They actually did fill out both, so at least they're honest about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's noble of them.
Yeah, I guess Santa probably values honesty more
Yeah,
than
you'd have to ask Kimmy.
yeah.
Cole Hawker's on here on Cameo. He goes for $100 a video.
Really,
Pricey.
Yeah.
you win one gold medal, suddenly you're charging $100 on Cameo.
I'll bet you could talk him down.
Yeah.
What did Jay just say Clayton's was? Wasn't it like 50 or something?
I think it was 75.
Oh, 75.
Yeah.
I'm looking on the Olympians page. There's a whole page on Cameo for Olympians.
Who thinks they're
No way.
Who thinks they're the most valuable? Which one?
Oh, does it?
Josh Kerr is also $100.
Do you get? So I was going to ask: is it U.S. Olympians or any Olympian?
Oh,
Is there an Alexi Pappas on there?
Nick Simmons is on here.
Do we get Alexi Pappas?
Emma Coburn. I don't see Alexi Pappas.
So I watched the Hans Troyer, the guy who won the JFK 50 mile. He put out he kind of does a documentary for all his races too. And so he put out his documentary of that race last night. And so I watched it. It's only like 20 minutes. Pretty good. But the whole time I'm losing my mind. But he wears a North Face puffer, but it has ultra
Embroidered on it?
yeah, it's like on the other chest. It's like a screen on Ultra logo.
That's amazing.
Which drives me nuts because it's on the puffer. It's like one bar below. So it's not
Okay,
even like
so that was
lined up.
why we did the grid on the back. We didn't want to have to line up the logos.
Yeah, and which I guess they're both owned by VF Corps, so it's not that crazy.
Yeah, but you would think if you're both owned, just slap a.
I'm like, wait, does
Yeah.
Ultra really not have a jacket for him? Like they can't make some sort of a blank for their top trail runner?
Maybe he didn't want it.
I mean, maybe, but it was weird that and he's wearing it the whole video.
What's crazy for me is that those guys finish a couple minutes after we finish the first 15.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like he was through to Weaverton in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then when he was on the CNO, they had his time, like his Strava or whatever, as he's running. He was doing 5:30s the whole CNO. Which is not a road. I mean, it's still not a road. So
And it's technically slightly uphill, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
Which is weird because it felt downhill to me. But
It is a slight uphill grade. I don't think it's as much as the NCR, which seems to be more pronounced, but definitely is a little bit of a grade. But yeah, I was like, this is ridiculous.
I know I already said that I would never run that again. And I'm already kind of like,
Oh, geez. Oh,
well,
geez.
now that I know what it's about, but also I was like, I do think I would like to go back maybe next year and just crew somebody, just not crew them so much, but like show up at like mile 30 and run, you know, from 30 to 40 or something
Yeah.
with them and just.
It's I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was a cool, split up into cool sections.
We also got perfect weather.
That is a big part of it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'll sign up again. It'll be 90 or it'll be snowing.
Yeah.
Literally 5 degrees in any direction, and it would suck.
Yeah. Pretty much.
How's your calf doing?
It's doing better. It actually transferred up to my knees. Like I was like, it felt like there was like some looseness in my joints.
Are you getting PT for it?
No.
Oh. Why not? Yeah. Why would you?
Yeah. No, I'm just taking those days off until I can run. I jogged a little bit in this new Brooks Glycerin Flex
Okay.
just to see what it feels like. And my legs felt pretty good. So I'm pretty excited about maybe either tomorrow or Wednesday.
I feel like basically when I tore my calf muscle 5 or 6 years ago, and it was pretty bad. Like it was a huge knot. They essentially just used a scraping tool and then rolled it out. It was like a bunch of that.
Like, yeah, I feel like it's okay. Whatever I tore kind of must have like recoiled or something. But because there's no like lump or anything, it's just
Oh, okay,
like,
that's good.
Yeah, it feels okay. Speaking of which, what time are we leaving for San Antonio tomorrow?
Well, by the time this podcast comes out, we will be on our way back.
Right, but what time are we leaving tomorrow?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. All right,
It's good to know.
excellent.
Yeah, I didn't have. Still had a little bit of pain on the top of my foot. And what's crazy, I swear I don't understand this, but for the first 6 days after JFK, my plantar fasciitis did not feel it.
Is it back now?
whatsoever? But yeah, I ran on that 9-mile run. I could barely walk.
So weird.
It drives me crazy.
So you just have to do 50, not 9.
Yeah, and I just want to know, what is that science? Like, why?
Are there any
You
like
stretched
shoes
it out.
different?
I guess that's true. I think that's what it is. It's like you've been stretched out your calf muscle and
And
everything.
then when it recoiled, tightens back up.
Yeah.
So I wore the Saucony Ride 19.
19?
I think 19 for 19 for my 9-mile run on Saturday.
That's a stability shoe. Isn't it? No, that's,
No, that's
No,
the
it's a
guy.
regular
Right.
daily trainer. Yeah.
How is it?
Pretty good. I mean, it's just kind of feels like it uses the Power Run PBE foam, so yeah, it's nice, but nothing crazy, but good shoe. And for the 5K, I wore the Adios Pro 4 just because I like running in that. And I had to show up looking good. Had all black. Black and white.
So did you end up running 23 with your son, or did you end up?
I did, yeah. Right. I ran. I finished behind him a little bit, but pretty much. I want to make sure I get my time right, so unofficial official time doesn't come after me.
They reached out to us. They really appreciated the
I
shout
saw they
out
put
on the
this.
podcast.
Yeah, I saw it on the story.
Yeah, and it was funny and the funniest thing is, I don't know, somebody else, like an influencer person, did one of those like reels where you talk about things you don't like or whatever. And one of the things they talked about was people using their Garmin or their GPS time versus thing. And I was like, is this because like this guy's account is getting more popular? Like, or what? Why would somebody
Probably.
I'd never heard anybody talking about it much.
Yeah, I think they definitely heightened the what do you call it, profile of people who do that.
Do you think that they'll be able to like end the scourge?
Yeah, I don't know because it's
Do you think there'll always be new people coming in that will?
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just
Cycle just always.
also
gonna
people
continue.
that do it just have so many justifications that they're doing it, that they keep doing it. It's weird, but
Well, it is. We probably talked about, but like we could have changed our whole 50-mile time if we're like, well, that extra 1 mile that they have at the JFK, that's not
Right.
real.
It's-
I could put my 50-mile time.
it's so interesting to me that people stop their watches or crop their Strava activity before the finish line to reflect that they ran like 10K or marathon or whatever on their watch.
I didn't know people were doing that.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
that's
a
like
lot
a
of
main thing that they're doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when their watch clicks over at 26.2, they're
They
like,
just
boop.
stop
They
it.
stop it and say that's my time, or they crop their Strava activity to that distance. It's like,
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, so we would have done a lot better at JFK because that last mile for me was not a fast one.
20,
Yeah.
15 minutes faster at
Yeah.
least. Yeah. So it's weird. And it's also, I just don't understand the whole, or if they have discrepancies, it's like, if you start your watch when you cross the line and you stop your watch when you finish, pretty easy. Like,
That's the time.
there's not much variance there.
Except for in our case, in this particular one, again with the JFK 50, it's gun time, not.
Right.
Right. So,
But what's weird is mine isn't that far off. And I did start towards the rear, and there was a 1,200 something runners.
how much was it off? Like a minute?
I didn't even compare, but
Yeah.
I know that my official time and whatever I put on the Strava or whatever my GPS said on Strava. That one's just weird though because it is a 51 miles. It's not a 50 miler.
Well, they say it's 50.2 on their website, I think.
They're insane. Like there's not one person who had less than 51 miles.
Well, yeah, but there is always GPS variance, so that's not that weird. I mean, a marathon's always 0.4 off. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but that's
twice
tangents and
twice
stuff.
as long. You don't think there's tangents on the Appalachian Trail? Or
I don't know.
I could see the CNO. Yeah, there's no real tangents on that.
And they're like the trail's a single track. Like there's not going to be, you're not like going off and doing an extra mile of
I mean,
turns and stuff.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
And I think
They're-
someplace on it says it's a 51 mile course.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
People are like, stop talking about JFK. It's been a
You
month.
did this last week.
It's been a month of this.
I mean, we could talk about Floris Gearman's book,
Yeah.
Running Breakthroughs,
There you go.
which I'm last night Meg's like, I think I'm going to go up and read for a little bit. I stayed down for a little bit watching football, and then I was like, you know what? I would like to go up and read. So I pulled out his book for the first time. Finally got to it.
Nice.
He has a lovely little handwritten note to us, which was nice. I'm sure you have your own book with a note in it, but he did a nice little note in there. And then it says start here, one of these things. After I read the section where there's some like testimonials, and I went straight to there's a section that Believe in the Run is, and I was like, oh, okay, let's see what he says. That was interesting because I remember doing the podcast with him. I didn't know that those were going to be translated into a book.
Yeah, I didn't either, which is cool.
Yeah, it was cool. But yeah, Robbie Redinger has he's the senior editor for Believe in the Run.
Yeah.
And he's got like a little paragraph here. And I have to say,
Wait, let me see. I don't even remember writing that.
if I ever do something,
He's like, I didn't write that.
if I ever do something, I want Robbie to write a little
Let me see this.
note about it.
He's like, that's
I never said that.
Is this what I wrote on the back? Oh, I thought that's all I wrote was that thing on the back, but I guess
Oh,
I
you're on
didn't.
the back too? Jeez, this thing is covered with Robbie.
I guess I did write a. Okay, this seems to be coming back to me. I remember he asked me to write something for it. I was like, "Oh, I can definitely chat GPT this." I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, that sounds right. I do love Flores. I think he's actually one of my favorite people in the entire industry.
Yeah,
He's just like a honest, good guy.
He really is just a good guy that is just. I don't feel like he has an agenda. He's just trying to have fun and build stuff. And obviously, we love that he's part of Path Projects.
Right.
We love that gear. Even the other day when I did the photo shoot, he sent out like a curated package of
nice.
Like here's a kit for the trail stuff, and just that kind of thing. I think from the get go, we've always had a really nice relationship.
Yeah.
With him, but I didn't know Robbie's on the back too.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, just kind of. Did you get a piece of this book?
No,
Okay,
I
because
wish.
you've got like a whole chapter.
He's like has so many. The first week he had like 150 reviews on Amazon. It had to be in the bestseller for fitness, I would imagine.
What I like about it is just like his podcasts are easy to listen to, and being on a podcast with Flores is easy because it just flows. The book has the same similar feel. You feel it's conversational, and luckily for me, the text is big.
Yeah, so I guess we should say like we said, Flores has he's a co-founder of Path Projects. He has the podcast, The Extra Milist, which is also a training program. He does like heart rate based training. And then so he did this book where he's basically taken a lot of the excerpts he's done with athletes like Eliud Kipchoge, Keelan Jornet, Courtney DeWalter, us, kind of in the same same stratosphere.
Yeah, Sally McRae.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of
And
names.
he pulls a lot of that into the book as well as his own philosophy and kind of outlook. And yeah, it's a great Christmas present for a runner.
It would. What I like also about it is even though I work with a coach, I think there's things in here that I can add in.
Yeah.
To the training, and one of the big things is it's not just about going faster, which he does cover if you wanted to performance, increase your performance, but it's also like how to enjoy the sport.
Yeah.
And how to get the most out of it. And I think that is where that's ever evolving in your running career. You're kind of like always trying to, like, we've talked about motivation before. We've talked about, different challenges that you have in running, but even to the fact, like when I sat before running JFK and Matt Kaczarski's like, just go to the start line, those little things, those little tricks and tips that you pick up from people along the way that help you kind of stay in the game and remember what's important.
Yeah.
Is pretty good. And I think this book is chock full of it.
Yeah. So yeah, you can pick that up on it. You know what? Put a link in the description for it. But which is funny because when we were talking about that, it reminded me of something I wanted to bring up a few podcast episodes ago. I was like looking through our YouTube versions of the podcast and trying to see. I think I saw one that had a lot of views, and I was curious which guest of ours had the most views on YouTube. Who do you think it was?
Is it not Kafuzi?
No, not.
Is it not Nick Bear?
No, but that was a pretty solid one.
Flores?
No, but close. Somebody in his universe. That's actually on the back of that book,
Cheater.
I believe.
Not what's his name?
It's on the back of the book.
Yeah,
I think it is. Can you read it?
no, it's blue on blue. In tight.
Killian Jornet, Sally McRae, Matt Fitzgerald,
No.
Eric Floberg,
Let me make sure it's on the back.
Robbie Radinger.
No,
It's
that
definitely
one.
not on the back then.
Definitely.
Oh,
Right.
sorry. No, it's. I saw it when you were flipping through the table of contents, so maybe I missed it. Anyways,
we did have all of those people on the podcast, though. Everyone
Pretty
I
sure we
just
did.
said.
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The most controversial guest of all time.
Oh, McAfee.
Phil
or what-
Maffetone.
Maffetone, that's it.
It's had like 27,000 views on our.
That's
YouTube.
crazy.
And I think the second, maybe it wasn't second, maybe it was like third or fourth, was Daniel Fang from Turnstile.
Damn
Well,
right.
I have to say, we promoted that when it first came out, and then when Turnstile's new album came out, we put it back in all the stories.
Yeah, but
So,
still,
yeah.
it's like that's just one that kind of turned out nicely.
Yeah, that was that little gem. Those little ones are the ones that I love the most. Like it's like, who knew that Daniel Fang from Turnstile
Yeah.
was going to run a local half marathon in
Yeah.
Baltimore?
Just show up to the office through DM.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's one of the first ones that I recorded. Like,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like one of the first guest ones when I first joined. So.
That's cool. That's right.
Yeah.
I wonder, I was trying to remember who the other ones were that were top views, but I can't remember.
Are you looking on YouTube or the podcast?
Just YouTube, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's quite a flex to get Daniel Fang on. Meg, you've been running in something that you can flex.
Oh, good transition.
Yeah, see? Yeah, there you go. Robbie, are you feeling salty?
Always. Yeah, especially after that Thanksgiving dinner.
You know what I used a lot of during Thanksgiving?
Did you baste your turkey in Element?
I didn't baste my turkey, but certainly, it's a time when you're with family and maybe you forget to drink regular substances without,
Right.
that need to replenish your nutrients. So I was making sure I was getting at least one element in with like 16 to 20 ounces of water.
Yeah, you even, I think, made a hot element drink
I
this
did.
weekend.
I took my coffee and put one of the hot elements, one of the chocolate flavored ones, into my coffee.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're still using Element all the time, whether training or just general life. And if you want to get some Element, you can go to drinkelement.com/thedrop and get a free 8-count Element sample pack with any purchase.
Final check-in. All right, it's time to stay healthy. Do a check, make sure that you're stretching. I know that we all get lazy. And as soon as when we have an injury, we do all the things. We stretch, we swing our legs, we get ready, we warm up, and then we go for a run. But as soon as you're feeling fine, all that goes to the wayside. This is a reminder to you to go and do the extra work to keep your body healthy, especially in these cold temperatures where it takes longer to warm up. So do the work.
Well done.
Yeah, so we're actually going, by the time this podcast has come out, we will have done a deep dive with Nikhil from Brooks on this shoe, but we've done a couple runs in it so far, and it's interesting because the way it was described to me, in my mind, I was like, I'm not going to like this shoe. But then I put it on, and I've done a few runs in it, and I got to say, I like it quite a bit.
Okay.
I think what they're trying to go for in this one, and you're like, okay, there's a Glycerin Max, there's a Glycerin, there's a Glycerin GTS, there's a Glycerin
Bend it.
Flex. What's the Flex? And I think what they're trying to achieve here is give you that really well cushioned feel, but also a flexible shoe. Because I think everybody has a max cushion shoe that has a rocker, but you don't really get any kind of sensation of foot flex or anything in some of these higher stack max cushion shoes. So with the way that they're designing the shoe, it kind of reminds me of some of the things they learned from the Aurora BL, Robbie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That was one of our favorites, and kind of segmenting the midsole. And it really does give you the sensation of your foot being able to articulate while having a nice bit of cushion underneath of it.
Yeah, I think what I was most nervous about is they mentioned like more ground feel, which is like the last thing that I want.
The
But
antithesis of Meg.
yeah, but it has so much stack and such a nice foam underfoot that it doesn't. It's not ground feel to me. Like it's just more control.
I think that what they meant is it doesn't feel like ground feel. What it feels like is you get more of a sensation of your foot being able to bend and flex.
Yeah.
And it's got the DNA tuned foam, which is if you're familiar with the Glycerin Max, it's that dual density. There's 2 pucks in here working together, fused together, that give you kind of a nice landing feel on the forefoot and a little bit of bounce, and then having a nice stable feeling core, like a rim around it.
Yeah. I also really like the upper quite a bit.
That was what I was looking at. It's a beautiful upper.
Yeah.
Knit upper.
Yeah, which again, I feel like we've said this a bunch, but I feel like knits can go either way of either really great or really bad. And this it works. It's comfy. It's stretchy in the right places. And yeah, I think it looks good.
And the tongue doesn't feel like an afterthought. Like it feels like it's intentional. Like I feel like sometimes on the knits especially, they just throw a tongue in.
Yeah.
And stuff. This one feels pretty integrated. I was like just looking because I actually got to see the midsole in China when I was there without an upper on it. So I didn't see the full shoe, and seeing it fully complete, I'm like, wow, this is a really nice upper.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to try that out. When does it come out?
It comes out February.
Oh.
I think I don't know the price tag. I'm not even going to try and guess.
Probably like 160.
180.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Hopefully
You think?
not.
Anyway,
Not 180, but
the reason why Meg and I have a pair of these is we are going to be interviewing Nikhil when we get to the running event, so they want us to have a chance to experience the shoe before we talk to him about it.
oh, okay.
What I'm most curious, and I think what we'll find out in the interview, is sort of how they're trying to create different experiences for runners and what they're learning from, shoes like the Aurora BL. And even it's funny, they brought up the Bionic, which was, I think, a little ahead of its time. That it was a cool concept shoe, but the foams weren't there yet, and the materials weren't there yet. I think I still have the Bionic around somewhere, but this is kind of like you can kind of see they're still tinkering with an idea that's been around for at least 10 or so years.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see how that goes.
So yeah, we'll next week we'll be recapping everything that happened in TRE and all the cool stuff we saw.
Well, and there will already be a ton of videos up on YouTube.
Yes.
Of as of right now when you're listening, of everything we're seeing at.
You hear that, Carl? Tons.
Yeah. Just all the videos. Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
Instant.
300. 300 videos. Chop them up.
Can't wait. I do want to say something to Lo, if you're listening. Thanksgiving, no stuffing and no ham. And then I see you get matcha. You're
What a
crazy,
psycho.
dude. You are crazy.
Did he actually do that on Thanksgiving?
He didn't get the matcha after he was trashing the whole what the worst Thanksgiving foods.
Who eats ham in Thanksgiving though?
I do.
It's still
You do?
good.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
do turkey and ham.
I thought ham was Christmas ham.
I do both.
Oh.
it is, but if it shows up, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
it's-
hate ham.
Ham's
Yeah.
good.
And also stuffing. I'm not down with that.
No, what? I love stuffing.
You don't
dude.
like stuffing?
I
No,
love it.
I do like the stuffing.
Oh.
Oh, right. Yeah, so you're not down with what he said. like-
Yeah, that he put the kibosh on it.
Yeah, yeah. And then I see him 2 days later getting a matcha, and I'm like, oh no, dude. I can't trust anything you're
I
saying.
can say green beans.
The green bean casserole.
You can get rid of that.
Yeah,
Anything
no one
with the
needs it.
mushroom soup.
No
I
one
don't
needs
like
the green
that.
bean casserole.
Cranberries. I'm
Eh.
iffy on.
yeah.
I'd
Neither
go
here
either
nor
way.
there.
I like them on the next day sandwiches.
Okay, that works.
But the best is mashed potatoes,
Yep.
Yeah.
turkey, of course.
Of course.
Gravy.
Gravy is a dandy. Stuffing and the stuffing. Your mom makes the stuffing balls.
Yeah.
Those are delicious.
I'm a sweet potatoes guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yams are good. Yeah, I'll put the yams on there.
See, yams, then I have pumpkin pie later. I feel like I'm too many orange fruits.
Yeah.
Well, then it's got to be one or the other. Then, right?
Neither,
Yeah.
neither fruits.
I made
Yeah, they're not.
Wait, pumpkin's not a fruit? It's got seeds in it.
It's a vegetable.
Right?
Right?
It has seeds in it. That's technically a fruit, right?
it's,
I mean,
No.
I guess.
but it,
A yam is a root, so it's not even a vegetable. Or maybe it's a root.
Oh, pumpkin
vegetable.
is a fruit. It is a fruit.
It is?
okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
According
Dun,
to the
dun,
Google
dun.
AI overlords.
Yeah.
I made Paula Deen's corn casserole. It's like the easiest thing in the world to make.
Oh.
It's like butter and sour cream and cornbread mix and cheese. It's awesome.
Oh, that's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make it for you sometime.
That's okay.
You make me the bagels. You make me some bagels. I'll make you that.
Okay. I'll just make you some bagels. We'll call it a day.
Well, I want these stuffing balls now that I hear.
The stuffing
Oh.
balls are
that,
good.
that sounds pretty.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So, I mean, we are really fortunate, and I know that every week we say hi to Robin at the end of the show, which we're getting close to. But she really did an amazing job. Like, our turkey dinner, while we host,
Yeah, she really does all the work,
yeah,
which is lovely for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have one job. And-
Drinks and cocktails.
Drink beer.
Well, actually, two jobs. I do make the cocktails, and I do
Okay.
fry the turkey.
All right.
So, and this year, I may put the oil level a little too high, but
Right.
we got some splash.
Oh, I was hoping that you would be a YouTube.
I know. I
YouTube
see all
fire.
those TikTok compilations of
Yeah.
the fails.
No, I do a pretty good job of the setup. It's out on tiles. It's got cardboard underneath of it. The one thing is when it did start bubbling, I was barehanded dropping the turkey in,
Yeah.
but I have like a hook and a crane system basically. So like I'm
Yeah.
dropping it in, and I was like, wow, it's really going nuts this time. But yeah.
But you escaped unscathed.
I escaped unscathed, and the turkey came out perfect.
Okay, nice.
Like I had Megan Google how long I should leave it in.
Yeah.
We got it there.
All right. I
It
like
worked out great. I was hoping that maybe we get a video of Robin in a field or something, so that when you guys say hi, Robin, she's just off in the distance, waving at the end of the podcast.
In a field.
Field.
Isn't
Like
that what?
maybe a sunflower field.
Yeah,
that your
that
parents
seems
set up.
like a little like in remembrance of to me.
Oh,
It's
no.
like, oh, there she is, like
jeez.
in the distance.
Oh, so you're thinking more Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I was thinking just like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just nice.
Maybe just from her kitchen counter, just waving hi.
Okay,
Yeah.
next time she's over, we'll
Yeah,
get a video.
I like that.
All right.
We'll decide how she should do this.
She's now an employee.
Okay, say goodbye to her in the sunflower fields, whatever. Or
Wait, maybe each week she could do something different. Like we get her on a water slide, and she'll buy Robin. She shoots
I
down
mean,
the
at
water
this
slide
point, just make an AI version of her
Yeah.
and put her into whatever background we want.
on a motorcycle.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I like that.
Is that it?
I think it is.
All right. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Robin.
Get a good stretch, got my laces tied. My trusty podcast by my side. If you wanna tuck run, it's the place to be. Yeah, it's the drop, D-R-O-P.